Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Currently On podcast. Today is Monday, August the 24th, 2020. It is currently 3:55 p.m. Central Time, and as usual, I'm coming to you from Abilene, Texas. Now, this is part two, and what will be a multi-part series where I do my best to offer everyone a comprehensive and an in-depth review of AT&T TV. I've decided to create a multi-part review. A lot of people have already emailed me saying, well, why are you doing it that way? I tried to explain it in part one. Let me just say, I think AT&T TV, there have been a lot of reviews posted. There have been a lot of things said about it that I don't think were either accurate or it misrepresented things. I think there's a lot of, some people really hate it. Some people seem to like it. There's a really wide range of opinion. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to cut through all of the noise and I'm going to provide everyone a multi-part review. And so all of their questions will be answered. All of the confusion will be clarified. And by the time I'm done, everyone will be able to make an informed decision about whether AT&T TV is right for them or if they want to stay a million miles away from it. I'm going to be unbiased. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be truthful. Currently, I do not have a sponsor for this podcast. So guess what? I can be as truthful as I want. No one's paying me. I'm not getting any money. So I'm just going to give you the facts. I'm going to try to explain things. I'm going to try to clarify things. And hopefully each episode is going to answer some question or some thought that someone out there has. And of course, you can email me at any time during this mini series. And you can email me at newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. You can ask any question in relation to AT&T TV, really basically about any streaming service. I've used them all. I'm currently subscribed to 3, 4, okay, right now. So this would be a good time if you have any questions, to get information from someone who can actually tell you, all right? So send me those questions. Now, let me just do a quick review. If you missed part one, all right, or even if you did, let me just make sure we're all on the same page, right? Because there's one part of this that's a little bit confusing. Remember, AT&T, they have Direct TV, which is satellite, live TV via satellite. We all know about Direct TV, okay? In the streaming world, they have two services. One that was referred to as AT&T TV Now. Now, if you go look for AT&T TV Now app in any of the app stores, the Roku channel store, or the Apple television app store, you're really going to find an app that's called AT&T TV. They really are trying to refer to everything by that name, but really there are two distinct services. So let me tell you, AT&T TV Now, I'm going to refer to it as that because you need to have a way to draw the distinction between the two. AT&T TV Now is an app that you can download, Roku, all the different streaming devices. You can sign up right now and you can start streaming television right now. All right. Their other streaming service is AT&T TV. And this one, you can sign up today and you can start streaming today. But what makes this one a little different is, number one, there's a 2-year contract. First year, very good discounts. Second year, the prices jump way up. Right. And then the second year, the prices will equal what the prices currently are right now for the AT&T TV Now streaming service, where you don't need a contract and you don't, well, I'll tell you the next part. So the prices in the second year of AT&T TV will be the same. The second year, those prices will be the same as the prices that currently are on the AT&T TV Now streaming service. Now, AT&T TV is a streaming service as well. Again, 2-year contract, great first-year discount. And here's what makes it unique. They send you a streaming device. They send you a box. We still don't really know why you need the box, because here's what happens. Let me explain. I explained this in part one. Let me explain it again. Last night, I signed up for AT&T TV. I received an email telling me your box will be on the way. Your streaming device will be on its way. However, go ahead, download the AT&T TV app now, and here's all the devices you can download it on, and they name all of them, and pretty much everywhere you can download the app. And guess what? You can start streaming television right now. And basically what you're streaming is AT&T TV Now. This is really weird. I'm still trying to figure it out. So today I have been watching TV via AT&T TV Now, which is really the AT&T TV app, all right? I have been streaming it via an Apple television. Picture quality has been very good. But here's something interesting. I also subscribe to Hulu. Now on Hulu, when I go to live television, right, let's say I'm watching USA Network and then I want to switch over to TNT to watch the basketball game that's currently on. As soon as I click on TNT, it's going to ask me, do I want to watch live or do I want to start over? An absolutely great feature. Guess what? With AT&T TV Now or AT&T TV using the AT&T TV app via an Apple television, guess what I can't do? I can't start over. In fact, right now, I'm watching TNT, the basketball game. I'm going to go over here to the guide, and I'm going to click on guide, all right? And I'm just going to go down to Travel Channel, Beyond the Unknown, and I'm going to click on it, and guess what? It's just going to start right where it is. It's not going to offer me. I cannot rewind. I can't rewind as far as I can tell. I'm going back to the basketball game. No, I can't. I don't believe I can rewind in any way, shape, or form. In fact, yeah, I cannot. So that's a massive difference, and that puts Hulu in the advantage, right? Now, I do not know if it's going to work the same way when I get the AT&T TV box, right? I still want to know why we need the box. Is the box going to improve this service dramatically? Why do I need the box? Because again, I signed up for AT&T TV last night, but I'm already using the service. I've been using the service since last night, and it's just weird. And then I'm going to get a box, and then I'm going to hook up the box, and then I'm going to be watching the same thing via the box. If the box doesn't improve the picture quality 100%, if the box doesn't just have some great performance, I've already stated it. I don't really understand why you have the box unless you don't have a box. If you don't have a box, then I guess in that way it will work out for you. But then most people have a smart TV, so they don't need a streaming box anyway. So I don't know. I'm waiting to see, but this is the big negative. So if you go to AT&T TV Now and you sign up for their streaming service that doesn't require a 2-year contract and you don't get the box, one of the big downfalls is you cannot click on the guide, go to a live television program, and it's going to ask you, do you want to start over? No, it's just going to start you where it is. I use the Hulu feature all the time. I'll be going through the guide and go, oh, that looks good. Click. Do I want to start over? Yes. And then start right at the beginning. Do that all the time. So that's a big issue. That's a big issue. So I just wanted to bring that to you. Again, I do not know how it's going to work on the AT&T TV box. My guess is, my prediction, it's going to work the same way that the AT&T quote unquote TV Now app works on the Apple television. And I am getting, it appears a little, what's called a frame skip, just this little skip on TNT watching the basketball game via the Apple TV app. However, that happens on Hulu with some sports channels. I get this just a little skip, like a little jump in the picture. And it's really irritating. Now, if I watch Hulu, not on the Apple television streaming device, but on the app that comes on my smart TV, that goes away. So that's interesting. I'm going to see if it does that on the AT&T TV box when it arrives. According to the shipping information that I have in front of me, my box is left Fort Worth, Texas at 1:53 p.m. It's currently 4:05. The drive from Fort Worth to here is about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So by the time it gets here, obviously it's not going to be delivered tonight. So that means I'm going to get it tomorrow. It's coming via FedEx. So I'm going to get in my car and go down the highway between here and Fort Worth, Texas. And then when I see the FedEx truck, I'm going to follow it. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. So that's the situation. Again, it's just weird that, I'm using the service without the box. So why do I need the box? I still don't get what their thinking is. And I've heard all kinds of people say, I've had lots of people tell me, well, because there's a lot of people out there who don't have a streaming device. They don't have a Roku. They don't have an Apple TV. I'm like, okay, do they have a smart television, a smart TV? Do you have a smart television? If they do, in fact, let me do this. I'm going to go to my smart TV app store. Hang on, where is it? I'm going to go to apps right now. Go to the app store. I'm moving away from the microphone, so just give me a second. I'm going to go to search. I'm going to go here to AT. There it is, AT&T TV. I'm going to get the app. I'm going to put it on my smart TV. And then I'll let you know how that works on my smart TV. And again, I'm going to get all this, as far as I know, I'm getting the same channels and everything else that I'm going to get when I receive the box. So like there's got to be something with the box. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to go back and watch. That's where I am right now. The big negative for AT&T TV as of right now is what on their live guide, I can go to a channel that's live, click on it, and it goes live. With Hulu, I can go to the guide for live TV, click on a channel that's live, and it'll ask me if I want to start that program over. To me, that's invaluable. I come in, Monday Night Raw is on tonight. Let's say I go out somewhere and I come back and I get back at 8 o'clock. Well, guess what? All I have to do, just start over, and it starts the program right back at the beginning. To me, that makes it better. That makes Hulu Live better than AT&T TV. I don't know if it's going to do the same thing when I get the box. My prediction is it will, and that could be a deal breaker for me. Unless the picture quality just blows away Hulu. Unless it just blows, now we'll have to get into a discussion about which channels are missing from Hulu that AT&T TV has, which there are some that makes it frustrating. Again, AT&T TV, their packages, you go all the way up to their premier package. They have pretty much every major channel that you could ever want. And that's kind of what makes them right now the winner as far as channels available. And I already gave you my philosophy. I know some people say, I only want the channels that I watch. But how do I know when something's not going to come on a channel that I want to watch? Okay, so I don't want to repeat everything I said in the first episode. So, all right, I'm going to log in here, and I'm going to watch it on the app for my television, see if it's better than the app that comes on Apple Television, and we will see. There you have it, AT&T TV, AT&T TV Now. AT&T TV Now is a streaming service that you can sign up to right now. You don't need a 2-year contract. You don't need their device. AT&T TV is a streaming service that you need a 2-year contract, and you get their streaming device. Really weird. Again, the big benefit for the 2-year contract is that massive first-year savings, big time. If you're going to subscribe to if you're thinking about subscribing to AT&T TV Now, don't subscribe to AT&T TV and get the first-year savings, because the second year you're going to be paying what you would already be paying the first year on the AT&T TV Now streaming service. So. Depends on what you want. If you look at the AT&T TV Now streaming service, you're like, oh, I think I really want to do this. No. Go to AT&T, sign up for AT&T TV, get the first year discount. And now it is a 2-year contract. Okay, but remember that. But if you think you're going to stay with AT&T TV Now for 2 years, at least get 1 year at a massive discount. And then you can have more channels at least for 12 months. So, all right, if you have any questions, email me, newsif@yahoo.com. Hopefully I'm making this as clear as I can. I hate that the fact that it's confusing to try to explain. AT&T should realize if it's confusing for a podcaster to try to explain it to the listeners, how confusing is it maybe to the average person out there going, wait, so AT&T TV, AT&T TV, what are they the same? Are they different? And especially if you go into the app store or channel store for your streaming device, you're just going to see an app that says AT&T TV. Well, that's just the streaming service on your device. That's not AT&T TV, the streaming service that comes with a box and a 2-year contract. It's really weird. It's like, what are you trying to do? Why do you have 2 services? It's really weird. So they need to really think about clarifying and trying to I think they're going to try to merge this in some way. And then why wouldn't you just offer the same first year discount for their AT&T TV Now streaming service and just say, if you want the 1-year discount, you have to sign a 2-year contract. Why not just do it that way, right? And then why have hardware that you ship out to people? I mean, this box better be the greatest thing in the history of mankind, or it makes absolutely no sense. Just seems like you got to build the boxes. You got the overhead of storing the boxes. You've got the overhead of shipping the boxes. Like, why? I don't get it. So, all right, I'll stop right there. I'll probably do there'll be an episode tomorrow when we get the box, and then and we may do a video of that'll be on YouTube of unpacking the box, hooking it up, and then I'll go back and forth and show you some of the differences between, say, Hulu, Fubo TV, a number of other services, and AT&T TV, and we'll compare. We'll see, and maybe by the end of tomorrow, I'll determine if I'm sending the box back or not. We will see, but at least you're going to get an honest and fair opinion, and you're getting this done step by step. And I think that really helps. All right, I'll stop right there. If you have any questions, email me, newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com.